Alright, it is freezing out, it is snowing, and it is cold, but you know what's not cold? You know what's not freezing? Fire Force! I'm gonna get this shit off. Alright, hey, what is going on, everybody? Ali here, back again with another video for you guys, a review of Fire Force episode 15, and I gotta say, when I listened to the ending song, when I knew Lenny Code Fiction was gonna do the ending song, oh, I knew I was gonna love it. I love the ending song of like the second ending song more, the ending theme more than the first ending theme, even though the first one was really good too. But Lenny Code Fiction just, they can't do no wrong, man, you know? But the opening, I'm gonna talk about like the music first, but like the ending theme, the ending 2 theme was really good. I thought I like it a lot more than the first ending theme, even though the first ending theme I really liked. And I don't know, like something about like the opening, the second opening theme. It's just like when it comes to like heavy metal and stuff like that, I just don't like that music like at all and stuff. I mean, it was all right, but for me personally, it's nowhere near the first opening song. Like, no, not even close to it. I think the second opening song is called Mayday or something like that, and I don't know. I just didn't like it in general, just cause like that genre of music just like isn't my thing. I don't really like it that much, and it just felt a little weird from the from like the animated sequences of this second opening with that song didn't fit like at all to me. I don't know. It just didn't fit at all. But nonetheless, the anime sequence was great for the opening. But the song, didn't really like it. That's just me. I pretty much just didn't like it. Again, like the first opening theme, I loved it. Amazing. Second opening thing, didn't really like it. The ending, the first ending theme, I liked it, but the second ending theme with Lenny Code Fiction that we get in this episode, loved it. Loved every single thing about it. Like, they cannot do no wrong, because like Lenny Code Fiction also did the I believe it was the fourth opening of My Hero Academia, and that was probably like my second favorite opening of My Hero so far. So like I think there's 6 openings now or something like that, but yeah, number 4 was probably number 2 next to the 5th opening for like My Hero and stuff. And when I heard them, they were going to do the ending theme, I was ecstatic and I was excited and I was hyped for it, and I loved it. Loved everything about it. Loved the anime sequence for the theme, the ending theme, for the second ending theme. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And now let's get on to the episode. We get to see Sho, who has like a very high-pitched voice, obviously, because, you know, he's Shinra's younger brother, obviously, like way younger. So, of course, he would have the kind of high-pitched kind of thing, but it seems like he has the same, I don't want to say same type of ability as Arthur, but I feel like he is, because he's also an Adola Burst, that it's like more pure and everything, and it's completely white and stuff, and these feathers coming down and stuff, and they're ready to move out. Even Sho's ready to move out to go see this guy who's actually his brother, and I'm ready for that shit. And Arrow is right next to the guy who's able to morph the faces and stuff, talking to him and everything. Like, bro, I'm hyped and I'm excited for that. But then also, like after that, the guy that was with Joker, right, in the beginning of the series, I don't remember which episode it was, like episode 3, I think, or 4, but we get to see the guy that was working with Joker. We see him trying to be the scientist or forensics person for Company 8, because Company 8 doesn't really have anything, and they're always relying on Company 5 and stuff, and the Hajima group or company, or that guy is just like pushing things on people so much, including Vulcan. Bro, Vulcan is so, like, the moment I saw him, and the moment like he had a thing for like animals, like he's obsessed and loves animals and stuff. Seeing that hologram thing, that oh my gosh, like it was beautiful. He's already like up there with one of my favorites just because of that, and just because of his ideals and his dream and stuff. And I love that dude. But like going back to like Company A trying to get like a forensics dude, I don't know what the hell that guy is. It turns out that forensics dude immediately went to Hajime or whatever to work for him and stuff or something like that. But it seems like a lot of shit is going down with it. Like so many different things are going down within like the empire and the organization and things like that. And it's getting like very like multi story like and also like dark at the same time, with like these characters that like are constantly going undermining like companies and stuff with their own ambitions and things like that. And I'm like excited and I'm ready for it and stuff. And like he also the forensics dude that decided to end up with Company 8 from Hajime, like pushing it on him. Like he grabbed it, the thing where he grabbed Shinra's leg, saying like, "Oh my gosh, this is the Adola burst," or whatever, and then Hibana just stabs him in the hand, like just smacks him like with her heel, being like, "Hey, nobody touches Shinra." I love how protective she is with Shinra and how much she like adores him and how much like love she has for him, and it's adorable. Everything that she's done like for him and stuff after that whole incident with Shinra fighting her, like I ship them so much. Like bro, it's so cute. But anyways, after that, the Captain Obi decides Iris, Arthur, and Shinra to go to Vulcan to try to recruit him into the 8th, because every company kept trying to recruit Vulcan into Hajime, that guy's like company or whatever, to hire him, because he's like an absolutely amazing like engineer and person that works with mechanical things and mechanics and stuff like that. And bro, when we get there and we see that little dude with the black hair and I forgot his name, but pretty much Vulcan's apprentice, whatever, seeing him, but then we see this girl Lisa. Instantly when I saw her, I'm like, this is another waifu. Like I didn't lose it, but I smiled and I'm like, this girl's a babe. Like she got that half jean on one side, and she's wearing like, bro, the way her outfit is cool. She looking fine. She looking spicy. Like, oh bro. And then like hearing their backstory with Vulcan and her, whatever, like her parents and stuff turned to infernals and stuff and everything. Like she didn't have anybody, and then he found her in a car, like she was trying to sleep in a car because she had nowhere to go and stuff, and he finds her there and takes her in and stuff. Like I don't know everything. We just met these two characters, but I'm already shipping Lisa and Vulcan like instantly already. Like I'm already like, the ship has sailed already for me, because just how like he like she's indebted to him for what he did and stuff, and Vulcan being the kind-hearted person that he is, not only for these people and stuff, but also for animals and shit. And then you got the Company 3 guy coming in. First of all, that stuff was so funny with Iris and Arthur just like picking things up and just being like, hey, what is this? Like Arthur's holding like some animatronic squirrel thing that was pissing or something, and then you got Lisa like cracking up with the other like little kid apprentice, where like it was so funny. And then Iris keeps touching buttons and shit, which was even more hilarious. She's like, what does this do? And he's saying, don't touch it, and she's like a little child, like keep pressing everything. And Vulcan just started like laughing and stuff, because I mean that was just like a funny ass time that they kind of sort of like not won him over, but they eased a little bit into you know, his heart and stuff, which was very cute and everything. So I like that part. And then again, the Company 3 captain Giovanni comes in and says like, hey, come join Hajime. I believe that's how you say it, but like go into like Hajime's like company or whatever, or just like they need his support or something like that, and because he kept refusing people all the time, and Hajime, that he's not getting like his business like running as much as he wants to and stuff, and like he has to get supplies and stuff, and the kid, his apprentice, go and gets like things for him, like errands, and brings them back to him, and like they're pretty much putting him in like a vice grip, like pinning him in a corner to where like he can't even get like business going in Vulcan's scrapyard, right? So that whole thing happens. Giovanni leaves, right? And then we get to see that Giovanni was also an apprentice to Vulcan's grandfather, along with Vulcan's father. They were both his apprentices and stuff. And the thing that the grandfather said, that like never, like the thing that was the most strict, that he said never go with Hajime, like ever. And then it turns out that like Vulcan's grandfather and father both turned into an infernal at the same time, and they both died. And then right after that, Giovanni leaves to join Hajime. That's some suspicious shit going on, right? And it seemed like ridiculous. Like, again, there's so much shady stuff going with multiple things in this show, and I don't know exactly where the directions go, because I thought that the Joker was somewhat of a possible good guy, maybe, or something like that. Like in the back of my mind, I was thinking that because of like how he was talking to Shinra, being like, "Hey, your brother, he's with the evangelist. He's like talking about that stuff," or Joker just wants chaos and stuff, like DC Comics, like the actual Joker from the comic books. But man, like there's so much that like it felt like there wasn't a lot in this episode, but at the same time there actually was a lot in it, in that Vulcan backstory and all this stuff, and him loving animals, bro. Like that hologram that he showed Arthur, Shinra, and Iris, and then the moment I saw, like, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like these animals and stuff. I guess it seems that like a lot of the wildlife and stuff that happened during that great fire or whatever that happened was it centuries ago or something like that, to where Fire Force like it happened and stuff, to where like all the countries were like messed up and everything was pretty much destroyed and everything, and he was talking to them, or Vulcan was talking to all three of them, saying that like, did you know that there were like 1.75 million species of animals? Like there was even more than that, which is like crazy, because they just see elephants and stuff like that in picture books, or just like in writing and stuff, and then to see this hologram, like they're like, "Oh my gosh, is that an elephant? Oh my gosh, those are migrating birds." Like birds don't even like migrate anymore because of what happened with like the flames, I don't know what I was gonna say, but like I was gonna say like a Dolorburst or something, but that wasn't it. Like the flames that arose from the earth and stuff that pretty much almost wiped out everything. Like they don't know these animals and stuff, and it's very scary because it feels like that's gonna happen in real life. That a lot of animals are gonna be dying out real quick, and that's some real shit for real life that he was talking about. Like, and he dreamed about making an energy source to bring back life and possibly bring back extinct animals that were there during that time and stuff. And like you see Iris looking at these animals, and she just starts crying, and I'm like, I start choking up. I'm like, this is beautiful too. And then you got Arthur, and like he's blushing, like, oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing and stuff. Like, and Shinra's like freaking out, like this is amazing also. And it was just a beautiful thing to watch, that all of them were so happy and excited that like about this hologram of like animals. You got whales, you got fish, you got elephants, you got birds and stuff that they've never seen before. like in the actual real life, and that hologram that Vulcan made was from his father and his grandfather. They all like made that to, like, it seems like to preserve what was, and that's Vulcan's dream, is to try to bring back life and the energy of that, like, life, because the Amaterasu is the energy for the Empire to thrive, but Vulcan wants to make an energy source to where life can thrive, and for like animals that were extinct to possibly come back, which I don't know how he's gonna do that, but that's gonna be hard as hell. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but like just seeing him say that, and then Shinra's face is like, this guy needs to be in the 8th, man. I'm all for it too, my guy, and I want Lisa to join too. They're all obviously going to join or something, but anyways, like that's what happened. Not necessarily at the end, because at the end, Giovanni said that like we're going to, like, Shinra heard like Giovanni's intent, like murderous intent, that it's time to kill Vulcan. Bro, who is Giovanni talking to? But like, it's because Shinra can, because of his Adola link, he can sense an intent. Like Conroe, his intent of wanting Shinra to save Benimaru up in the sky last episode, and now hearing Giovanni's intent, murderous intent to kill kill Vulcan, and it's crazy. It's getting crazy. I'm hyped for it. I'm ready for it and stuff, and Shinra's like, we can't leave yet, because Arthur and Iris can't feel it, obviously, because they don't have the Adola link, and he has the Adola burst and stuff. So, yo, next episode, I see a fight coming on, and I'm very hyped for it. I'm very excited. Like, Giovanni's or Hajime's probably gonna send somebody to try to kill him, and like Giovanni being the apprentice to Vulcan's grandfather, and then all of a sudden his grandfather and the father turn into Infernals, and Giovanni just leaving to go right to Hajime. Like, very suspicious. I feel like Giovanni is the one who did that, who made them Infernals or something, or he secretly like knew what happened, and then once that happened he just left, and Vulcan was just there pretty much by himself for a while. And then he picked up Lisa, and baby girl Lisa, bro, again, like, she's fucking great. And then, the freaking great. And then that kid who's pretty much his apprentice and stuff, and I'm ready for it. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Again, very good episode. And I love the music, the ending specifically, and the opening song, not so much. Didn't really like it, but that's okay. Anyways, but what did you guys think about the music and the episode? Leave down in your comments your thoughts about them, your thoughts about what I said and stuff. And like this video if you did, like the video if you liked the episode, like the video if you like me, you know? And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy. But most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love. And I will see y'all later in the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. And plus, ultra. Boy, I am ready. I am ready for Vulcan. I'm ready for Lisa. I'm ready for that kid to join. Let's go to the Company A, people.